All right, calls of the day. We're going to start it off with Boeing today. North Coast upgrades to buy from neutral, target 217. That's 20%, Jim. 20% upside from here.
Well, I find that kind of easy, and what I like about this analyst is that he's looking long-term and not short-term. I mean, short-term, everybody's fretting about this aft bulkhead issue with Spirit Aerosystems. Guess what? That's going to get worked out. That's what aerospace companies do, and there are very good engineers at Boeing. When you look past that, there's a ton of free cash flow coming. Look, in summary on this has been one big step back over the last 2 months, the stock going from 240 to 180. I think it's way overdone. I think it sets up for 2 steps forward. I think 217 is too low for the target. I think it will exceed that in a number of months.
Steph?
It's a duopoly with Airbus. They have a 5,700 backlog of aircraft. That's 10 years worth of visibility. I mean, so if you're thinking about the long game, that's what you have to think about. And as they produce and deliver these aircraft, free cash flow, certainly, Jim's point, will be increasing. They have a $10 billion free cash flow guide by 2025. And if they can deliver on increasing this production, they'll be easily surpassing that.
So the other call we wanted to do was Disney. It gets reiterated outperform. The price target gets cut to 100 from 110. Now, Josh, I know you don't own it, but you do have strong opinions about it. I'm wondering if there's a point in this stock, it's about 80 bucks, where you take a look and you buy it.
Is there anything I don't have strong opinions about?
Well, this is one in particular. I walked into that. But this is one in particular that you've had some strong opinions about. But, you know, look, the stock is down from a 52-week high of 118 to 81.
I really want to like Disney enough to buy the stock because I really like when an amazing company is at a point in its life cycle where everyone has given up on it. I think we're close. I just think I'm going to get the stock low 70s. It's probably not that big of a deal if I miss it, honestly, because I don't even think the upside is so great. I just want the satisfaction of buying it when it's truly, truly, truly washed out. The problem with Disney is that the news keeps getting worse, and the answers, you have melting iceberg businesses, and the longer that goes on for, the eventual valuation, if you're going to sell something, just goes lower and lower and lower. ESPN is going to be a problem. It's going to continue to be a problem. I don't know what the strategic answer is, but when you look at this report, the analyst makes the case ESPN could have negative operating income within just a few years. Why? NBA contract comes up. They're going to have to pay an ungodly amount of money. Keep in mind who they'll be bidding against, like Apple. Good luck. Have fun with that. They have this lingering problem with some of these businesses like ABC and ESPN, and I don't think reorganizing it is the solution. So I'm watching it. I'm waiting. I think Nelson Peltz coming back, obviously, is a positive development. I also don't think he has the answer to what should be done. So it's a tough stock. I think there's a chance to make money here. I just think you wait.
Jimmy.
Strong opinions from a man known for strong opinions.
No,
Look,
that was political.
No, it's all good, all good. That was well said, and one of the phrasings that you use I'd like to key on, a melting iceberg, okay? That, ice cube, rather. That is what was said about the newspaper industry in the 1990s with the advent of the internet, and guess what? That was right back then. However, to the point that, Josh, you're making and others have made about ESPN, the demise of linear, I don't think that Disney is going down the path that the newspapers went down. I think they will monetize ESPN in the same way that they're moving to streaming right now. The Hulu transaction is going to be done by the end of the year. Good. Let's get that done with. I don't know how they'll pay for it.
A lot of money.
I know, so I'm going right there. Maybe they'll sell the Indian streaming businesses. Maybe they'll sell ABC. Maybe they'll take out debt. I don't know. But the value on what they're buying, $9 to $12 billion is what we're talking about. It's worth a heck of a lot more than that. It is not. The linear business, it's wrong to call it a melting ice cube. It's being transformed into a different substance, namely streaming, and it will have value the way the newspapers could not create value when the internet gutted them.
Yeah, but they have a lot of debt. They should be using their cash flow to pay down that debt. That's what they really should be.
They have a lot of debt. You're absolutely right.
That's why Steph gave up on it.
Yeah.
One of the reasons you gave up on it.
Yeah.
I understand. You are factually correct. I can't dispute that. I disagree that their right move is to pay that debt down. Now, maybe what they do is they sell, I don't know, the Indian streaming business. I don't know cricket rights and what they should go for, but maybe they sell that and pay for the Hulu transaction.
But sports is still,
I hear you, John.
The profits came from Bristol.
Right.
No,
why does everyone have so much trouble with this? I love the theme parks. I love the box office.
Nobody has trouble with it. What I'm saying to you, and I get your point, it's very well made. Okay, my point is that the
Well, you
Ice
do
Cube,
dismiss his point, though.
I'm not dismissing it. I'm not dismissing it. I'm disagreeing with it. That's a big difference, okay? What you're saying is the Ice Cube's going to melt.
Streaming profits from Hulu will never offset. This is a company that had a golden goose. They had 100 million cable subscribers paying $10 a month to ESPN, whether they watched 1 minute of sports or
So
0
you think
minutes.
ESPN Plus
Let him
is
finish. Let him finish. Let him finish, please.
It was
all good.
100 million cable subs. It's 70. It's going to 50. Everybody knows it. They're going to launch their own over-the-top streaming ESPN standalone thing. I wish them well. I don't know where the pricing will be. I don't know how many subs there will be for that app. But once they shoot that shot, everyone on Wall Street collectively is going to go, okay, now what? I don't know the answer. That's what makes it so tough.
Josh, I don't know the answer either, but what I am saying, and I don't know if you get into the low 70s or not. I think you're going to get into it. You're just talking about it enough. But what I am saying is this idea that ESPN is a zero. That the analyst said, no,
Okay.
relax. Right. That the analyst said that there might be negative operating income from ESPN. I think that's too draconian. I think that's the analyst community doing what the analyst community does, following a trend. And saying this is going to be like Gannett in 1995. I just disagree with that.
Will the price they pay for sports rights go up or down within the next 3 years?
Let's not do the 20 questions. I'm going to agree with what you're saying.
Well, no, that's the question. Okay, so declining subs, higher price for sports. That's double
Why are you
negative.
even thinking about buying
Now you're
this?
purposely
Why are you even thinking about it?
You know what I'm
Are
short
you kidding me?
All right, I'm done with this guy. Up next, Michael Santoli joins us with his midday word. Halftime, we'll be right back.
Thank goodness.